Hi, it's Mr. Knuckle's Music Lessons. Today we're going to talk about Old Man by Neil Young. And this is a little bit more advanced than something that a beginner would play. So maybe you wait for a little while, or if you're already advanced enough, you can give it a shot. There are a lot of things going on in this song, and I'm going to try and show them to you a little bit at a time, and then we'll play the song later. So the intro. The intro, basically what you're going to do is you're going to take a D chord, and you're going to move it up to the 5th fret, or at least first finger's on 5th fret, and then you're going to remove your middle finger and you get that chord. All right, and so the intro goes from this chord back to D. All right, and what you do is you play around a little bit. It's probably not perfectly right. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure it's not perfectly right, but the way I play it is just the back and forth with my first finger on and off that chord, so it sounds kind of like this. And then back to D. So what I'm doing with the D there is I'm taking my middle finger off, putting it back on, and adding my pinky and taking it off. So that's what I'm doing. I'm not going to explain exactly when and where, but if you can figure it out, it goes. So again, we start here. Back to D. And back up. Okay, so that's the intro. Happens a couple times. Then we go from there to the main verse of the song, which is D, F, C, and G. All right. What I'm doing with the F is, first, I'm not playing the F like that. I guess you probably could, but I tend to play it like this. A lot of people play their F with just 1 and 2 strings, or 1st and 2nd string, 3rd string, 4th string, but you can move this finger up to the 5th string and replace it with the pinky, and you get a little bit more of a bass sound. If you're playing your F properly, it becomes a bar chord where this finger is also playing the top string. Okay? But it's a little bit tough, especially when you're doing this. So in the F, you're taking your middle finger on and off. The same with the C when you go to the C. Whoops. And then you go to the G. So that's the middle finger coming off of the D to get that. F, C, G. Okay? So that's that part. The chorus goes, so from the G, you go into the chorus, there's a little run up. So it's 3rd fret on the 6th, open on the 5th, 2nd fret on the 5th, 3rd fret on the 5th, and then to D. So you'll recognize it goes. And that goes into the chorus, okay? Then to A minor, A minor 7ths, and then to E minor 7th, and then C, and back to D. A minor 7th, E minor 7th, C, and back to D. So those are the parts of the song. All right, so let's give it a shot. I'm sure there are other parts, actually, I've forgotten to tell you about, but whatever, here we go. By the way, I forgot to mention, this song is recorded just a little bit out of tune. So you have to tune up just a touch to play along with the song. It's not in standard pitch. All right, there you go. Old Man, Neil Young.